We'll see how this one plays out. We are getting right into the mix. So, what are going to be starting on the CT side? It's 9C on the T side to begin with. Already seeing a smoke and a Molotov on Adam, and actually another smoke and a flashbang on ODDIK. So, yeah, everything. I mean, apart from the fact that they're on the A side of the map, it's also some classic utility to try and get onto that A side.
Yeah. Play comes in, first contact. Max is going to be able to take down Matthews. Terra still towards the back of the pillar, jiggling with the jewelries, fully blinded, still able to get one, still dancing around, still staying alive, still tapping away, and the refrag is just not coming in. What is going on? He was even able to stay alive for long enough for Woody to rotate closer, but a lot of damage has been done in 3v2. A couple players low on HP though.
I have no idea how he lived through all of that. Lucan in a 1 versus 3. You got to be careful here, close to the Glock. It's losable. He's got a couple of bullets left, but Woody will take him down. That's so wild. How did CR live that long? He had to reload and everything. I have no idea how that played out. But well played, I suppose. Togs has already managed to step away from that one. So actually, they're not even going to flash or anything. They're just slowly walking forward. I mean, this is being rewarded right now. The closer they get without having to sort of tell anyone that they're here, the better it is. Now they're all the way towards the A-bomb side. This is super sick. The incendiary is not going to be enough to slow them down either. So actually, yeah, they kind of have to run away here. It's going to be a bomb plant for sure for 9C. The question is, how much more behind it? Nice shot from Lucan. And this is really awkward all of a sudden for the CTs.
You might have to call it off. I don't really want to see them go for this one, right? You have the kid, but it feels like you're separated. 2 players coming out of main. Issue is, they might not even be able to hold on to their money. Act 10. Good position. Dink landed. Okay. That is Matthews, who's going to be able to stay alive in the end of the day. But yeah, as you pointed out, 9Z just winning this round, not really by killing anyone, but by just making the right call.
Really, really sick. I mean, very often, if you're walking into the middle like that on the T side, right, you're going to be. I mean, we all know the utility by now, right? The double Molotov that lands outside of the doors. We got pop flashes to go through the door. But if you're throwing all those grenades in that round, you're basically.
Sorry.
Oh,
3 of them.
That's kind of always the sign that you've got a, decent caliber leader on your T sides. If you're seeing more reactions to what's actually happening as opposed to just like a raw execute. Unfortunately, Max is going to be losing that fight. That's a bit awkward there. Mateos is very nearly dead. Same for Woody here. Lucan running in. The flashbang is insane. That is devastating. That's Martinez from outside of the bomb side. I don't even think it mattered what weapon he had. They were so blind that it just cracks open the bomb side here. Knight is going to be going down, and it will be just 1 player left here on the ODDIK side. Wow, that's got to be the best flashbang we've seen so far today.
Yeah, it's the fact that you don't really know what type of prep 9s you're going to be going into the server with as well, right? The fact that they could be a little bit rusty because of the lack of officials, sure, it could be a good thing, but there's also that uncertainty that you're walking right into. And so far, 9Z have been doing a good job. Molotov spam through the smoke. They decide not to overextend. Just a little bit of chip damage. Actually, the nade timed really nicely. Martinez is just ready for the mid peak.
Oh, they get the instant grenade kill as well. Taken down 1 more player. So kind of alone over on the one side here. Woody with the AWP, which is kind of nice. It does allow them for this double setup, but even if they get the kill on Max, it's not quite enough here. Mateos, good kill on ODDIK, but Martinez just running up. He kind of wanted that fight here at the other side.
Oh, what?
Woody's been able to push out. I don't know how he wins that fight, but he does. And now it's a 1 versus 2. A little bit of panic here. Swings for it wide with the Tech 9. Gonna be able to get it. He did think he was gonna get shot in the back, and I can understand why, but instead, the fight continues. Martinez, he's already got 3. Setting up the smoke here to try and buy a little bit more space. There's only 17 seconds left here. Mateos, he might just have found the perfect timing. Bomb going to be planted on the other side. Let's see if he is going to be ready. Martinez, oh, with the AWP. He misses the first shot here, and now he's low on health. Swings wide. No scopes, Mateos. And look at him on the camera just laughing. What an absolutely insane round from Martinez. Okay, well, let's see how this one works out. You're right, there is a bit of a crazy setup here. Nobody spotted Woody. He's just tucked down. They really don't seem to be thinking about it. Tog's going to be the first man in the fight, but out comes swinging is Woody with big couple of kills there. Unfortunately, might not still be enough. Adam is going to be taking down Mateos, and There's just one player left here, running through. Yeah, might as well pick up the AK, but already gets tagged down very low, and he can't go for it, unfortunately. What a sick setup from ODDIK. I mean, that actually could have worked.
Yeah, it really could have. Adam S with a big multi-kill, and you're already calling this one off. I feel like this is one of the things that you need Adam S on the team for as well. That's probably one of the reasons they got him. Adam S, he's now played with both Sampaio and Martinez on different projects.
Okay. So he's getting some good experience and just sort of leveling himself up.
And BTN, the legend himself.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's a young player. That's good. Learn from some other people who've been around for a long time. It's Woody to take down Max at the start of it. Yeah, we'd love to see him get fired up a little bit. Unfortunately, they lose Matthews. There's nobody else at the site either. So they're going to run straight in there. Adam's going to be going down. It's a nice attempt at the timing. Unfortunately, not going to be quick enough. Woody will take him down. Tox coming back into it. A smoke up here just to buy a little bit of space. And he just saw him. Wowzo peek alone. And he gets overwhelmed. So a really important round here. ODDIK, again, like I said, that is the margin for error there in high-level Counter-Strike. You know, you get a headshot and still you can't win.
Martinez is just so damn quick. And Max, taking a little bit of space towards connector. Timing is going to be of the utmost importance. White P comes in, able to get the first one, but now you spotted the Oper. They got to pull the trigger on the A play.
Yeah, they got to go for it. Oh, it's really awkward. Tech9 against the rifle. Knight is going to try and see if he can get a little bit closer here. 15 seconds left. Wide swing, but he gets both of them. That is really sick. Now it's down to Martinez, and they have an incendiary as well. Oh, his net doesn't even matter. Smoke's going to fade. Woody's going to be able to get him. Kind of a scary round there, honestly, for ODDIK, but a big win that they can pick it up. If you play too passive on the CT side of this map, it could just be hard to deal with. The Eagle up first against Woody. Oh, this is so scary. Yep. Are they going to respect that smoke going down? There's still a minute on the clock, but they've thrown a lot of their own utility into the bomb site already, so you kind of almost feel like you have to go and try to do something here. Running up close is Max. He's going to get it. Woody goes down as well. It's a disaster. They have to run away here, ODDIK. They shouldn't be losing these rounds, surely, Ted.
No. In no way, shape, or form, right? I guess the early damage that they did through the smokes was a bit unfortunate, but it doesn't really come down to it, does it? I mean, Sirotero stays alive. He's saving his gun.
A little bit in the back, maybe, but it's not enough to sustain more losses here. Early grenades landing at the B bomb site. We'll see how they deal with it.
Double lurk smoke.
Probably not how they meant to play that. Oh, Togs very committed in the middle. Gonna end up going down. No risks are being taken by ODDIK at the moment, so they're playing in the blind. Now, this might work if Woody's able to secure a couple of really sick AWP shots, but again, without that, it's not going to be good enough. Flashbang was actually there, and they will trade Woody out. Martinez, just no fear whatsoever. They know that Matios is going to be alone over on this side, and he's actually done a fantastic job. That's a really, really good couple of kills for him. Unfortunately, in the middle, even if it's not great, Wowzopeek's still able to get that kill, and it leaves just one player. Oh, if he can actually go for this right now, he might be able to beat the timing on the rotation. Yeah, but Martinez, stay alive, whatever it takes. Just make sure your teammate can get there. And I think that should be enough here. Wowzopeek showing up, and Martinez still able to do it. He's such a freak, isn't he? Okay, then.
Yeah, the Elisa Masters Espo.
Well, I mean, we'll see if they can find a way to qualify to some more international stuff. That'd be really, really sick. Gotta say, I'm enjoying what they're bringing to the table here. Max gonna be taking down Woody. It's a 7-3
I have another hot
line.
take for you, I think.
Go on.
I'm gonna say we're gonna see a lot of international events this year out of 9Z. I know this is only 10 rounds, but I still think this is a team that could provide a really high level understanding of utility usage, of protocols, of team play. I think we are gonna see 9Z at the Austin Major. That's what I will say. That's my hot take.
That is a hot take. I like it though. I hope so. Again, they're a really fun squad. Even all right, not the best, but who cares? There's nobody else on the site. It's not going to cost them anything at all.
Yeah.
And I feel like my slight warning at the start about Anubis is kind of slowly, you know, that prophecy is being fulfilled. I feel like I've been seeing it more and more, and it is making me... Again, I'm not really saying people shouldn't pick Anubis if they like the map or whatever, but it just can be a bit scary is my feeling.
Yeah, I think it's also the fact that 9Z is a good Anubis team as well, right? And you can clearly tell that they've been putting a lot of thought and a lot of effort into it by some of the set plays, by how efficient the utility has been. The double nade plus Molotov into Worst Connector from 5 or 6 rounds ago that was able to net them a couple kills as well.
Yeah, that is true.
At least for now. We are making those statements, and I did make that hot take only one half of Counter-Strike in.
But that's the time. That is the time to make hot takes, though. You know, like there can't be hot takes if we know more. I'm a big fan of that. You know, I said I thought Eternal Fire were gonna win the next major. So you know, like I'm in that hot take. Yeah, hell yeah. You know, it's like they're gonna go through some troubles. They're gonna iron it all out. They need a little bit more time to get Jota in the lineup, but like they're gonna just level up and learn from mistakes throughout the year. And you know, again, it's not a hot take if it's obvious. You know, you can't be hot take Vitality might win the major. It's like yeah, sure, like everyone thinks that. So you know,
I think the hot take would be Vitality will win the major and Mezzi's gonna be the MVP.
That could be.
That is a hot take.
The last.
I'm not making it, by the way.
Carrying all of British Counter-Strike on his own. What a legend. Martinez going to get that last one there. And it is a bit of a disastrous first half, unfortunately, for ODDIK, who, again, did pick the map and just lost a couple of really crucial rounds, which destroyed their economy. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, let's see how this one plays out, then. We are going into it. Second half is coming up here. It's a 9-3 lead. It's a rush straight into the B-bomb site. And so far, the kills are coming through for ODDIK. They absolutely need this one. Wow, Zopeak trying to get back into it. If he had more bullets, I guarantee you there'd be more kills there. He was fired up, but the reload slows him down. Bomb actually being slowed down behind that kill for Adam S. They didn't want to try and go through with it, and they almost look like they want to run away. Maybe they get to the A-bomb side, but it's so scary right here. Nice little flick to come out. Terra, not a bad shot. And now actually Woody's making the long run back, but Lucan has the HP to deal with this. He's got the dualies as well. If he can isolate this fight, my god, what a headshot. That is sick. The new player coming in here for ODDIK and absolutely winning this round for his team.
We're ready to go into round number 15. This is a pretty important one. It's the first time we're going to see 9Z on the guns here on the CT side. And Triple pushing towards B main without any util as well. They're just going to walk out. Might catch them off guard here. Talk spots out the first one, sees the second. HE that's going to tag him down even further. But the CTs, they're not going back. They want to fight.
So surprised to see ODDIK wanting to fight this. Once they confirm how many people are out there, I feel like it's a bit risky. Oh my god. He actually gets tagged running through. That's wild. I did not think that spray was going to be working out, but it does somehow. Wow, Zopeak sneaking in here. Got to be careful. There is a Galil right up close, and actually he is aware of it. That's good. Yeah, he knows someone could be that close to him. I don't think he's even reloaded yet, so let's see how this one goes. Yeah, he's still down to 13 bullets, which, you know, at a high level of Counter-Strike, still a lot of bullets to kill someone with, but if he's going to get crushed in here, you just never know. All right. Molotov set up for the back plateau, but they're going to immediately counter with an incendiary. Down to 30 seconds here. And I think, the bomb has actually made its way through middle. This actually is this could be a sick call for ODDIK. They're doing a really fine job right now. I don't think 9Z know what's happening. If they lose this fight with Lucan over at the A-bomb side, it might be over. Terra goes down. Lucan just waiting back here. Oh, he might not get peeked at all. There we go. Taken down by Matthias, and with 8 seconds on the clock, they're going to get the bomb planted. This is a great call coming out. They might still not win the round, but this is pretty sick.
It is pretty sick. No kid on the retake, though, but they're so close. Max going to be able to catch the first one on the jump. Second player spotted. Martinez wins that fight as well, and 9Z somehow still turn it into a fairly clean round. And as you said,
I guess on the bright side, it's not like the CTs have a lot of money either. So ODDIK, if they're dreaming of a bit of a sick comeback here, if they win this one, they get probably another couple for free, and it's going to be a little bit easier to deal with. Flashing his way through the smoke. Okay, I thought that was going to be an HE to blow it open, but doing it in the old school fashion, and it kind of works out well.
Yeah, gotta look at those flash numbers from Martinez. They probably are hella high. It was again the ones who set up Max for the kill. Still, Max will walk into the line of sight of the upper, but this time the read is not the perfect one. You still have that mid walk happening, but putting a lot of pressure onto the B bomb side actually.
Now they don't have any more grenades except for one flashbang here, but they don't have the Molotovs to burn him out of any corners. One flash, and it's not going to be thrown. Okay, there we go. Matthias is going to be throwing it instead. It's just going to bounce around the corner here, and nice lineup. I can't believe it. The flash does nothing at all to him. Surely that's enough. Now, they do have Woody waiting in the middle, so we'll see if he could do anything as they rotate on through here. You're certainly hearing the footsteps down in the river. You could see Martinez. Oh, he actually has read it very well, but oh, he got stuck. I think he would have made it around the corner. That's awkward. Matty is still going to be going down.
Take a ticket.
Yeah, and surely they're going to be able to do this one. Adam, okay, not on the defuse yet. There we go, a little bit delayed. Woody starting to walk in here. Nice timing on the peak. Even if he dies there, the defuse should be happening. Again, another super bizarre round, Ted. What's happening? Especially with the forward position of Martinez here. This is one of those positions where you miss a shot, you might die. And yeah, sure, he's got Lucan behind him, who's playing this anti-flash position. It's a cool setup, but there are a million ways that can go wrong. Nice re-peek from Lucan. I love the idea of just committing. He knows he's probably going to get killed trying to run away there. But again, you could see how thin this defense is. What a flick! Not from Woody, but instead from the new guy coming in. That's a third kill of the round for him. And wowzo, peeking a 1 versus 3. Interesting flash on out. I kind of wish there was more CT aggression to follow it up, but nothing so far. Just gonna be the one grenade.
There's been so many A finishes right now that if you're 9Z, you probably believe that you can just send a couple players there, and if you're able to fend them off, you might make them rotate into the hero rifle. It doesn't work though. Unfortunate.
Yeah, but you got to try,
There's nothing
right?
quite like starting to speak about what the plan could be, as you see it just falling apart right in front of your very eyes.
It's a classic, isn't it? But I mean, you know, I think that's part of the job, isn't it? You know, you gotta draw the picture, maybe what could be happening. I'm usually quite happy to be wrong, you know, even if I have an idea and I'm like, oh, that's not what they're doing at all. I'm like, all right, well, you know,
sure,
gave it a try.
You know what? That's the best part about failing. Failing, a lot of Brazilian legends in there, and now he's a coach.
Yeah, I actually didn't realize he was coaching the team. That's really good information. Yeah, he's been around for a really long time. It's kind of cool. All right, nice kill early on, taking down Martinez, who was trying to see if he can make his way through. A lot of pressure onto this B bomb side all of a sudden. Wowzo peak. He's a little bit worried. He's got a grenade in hand and he is super dead. What an entrance to make. Flashed in by Woody. It's Togs to get 2 kills. But I mean, apart from anything else, the timing was just overwhelming there. So Max and Lucan in a 2 versus 5 that they have no business even getting close to. I guess there's a world here where you could stick around and try and go for like a smoke diffuse just because you're hoping that maybe ODDIK aren't paying attention, but yeah, you've already been spotted out, so I think any chance of that's probably not going to be happening. But I'd love them to try, you know. All you have are MP9s anyway, so just give it a crack, you know.
Yeah, and even if you play for a couple exit kills, do a little bit of damage, could do a little bit of upgrading. CCT with a lovely shot on that AK-47, and now you know exactly where Lucan is as well, so it'll be a tough time for him to actually stay alive if they want to invest too much into the hunt, which I think at this point you don't really want to do if you're on the T side, right? You know he's just holding on to an MP9, best case scenario, a little bit of util to back it up with. You don't want to throw your lives away for free, or
you feel like you're going to be doing a good job, but then that CT side betrays you, but they've made up for it in a big way. And you know, for 9C, it's a bit of a similar thing. All right, got some nice HGs landing out here. Oh. A dunk to take down Woody. Better be careful though here. While that AK is a bit low on health, maybe not enough that you want to find it. But yeah, that's a neat trick, and it's going to give them a couple of early kills.
This is terrifying, by the way. CCT is down to 42 HP. That double nade was actually combined with a double push in towards A main. And sure, you're able to get one of the refrags onto Lucan, but they still have the MP9. They still have the pistols. They're going to group up and just push middle together. If they're able to catch that one player going back from B, that's Tox, I believe, or rotate back in towards A, there still is a possibility that 9Z win this round.
Oh, it definitely is. 1 minute on the clock here. Okay, they spotted out wowzo peak. Gonna give him a bit of an aid. Again, he has no armor, so they're gonna be very, very lethal.
Oh, no.
But look at the pressure that's being applied here. The bomb didn't even get planted, and now they've lost 2. The MP9 coming into it. This is supposed to be the big comeback moment for ODDIK, as they've really battled their way back into this game. Now it's a 1 versus 4 instead for Togs. They know where he is, and they should definitely try and just play for time here and not really fight him too much. I mean, he can win this kind of 1 versus 4, so just maybe leave him alone. Nice shot onto Adam S. The 3 other players are in the bomb side, and again, if they make themselves hard to find, he should never have a chance to get the kills or plant the bomb.
Yeah. enough money on the side of Togs as well, so you know he's gonna give this one a go, but with 15 seconds, time is running out, and there's so many angles to be worried about. It's definitely just gonna be a bait and switch, and the question here is for Togs, do you really want to give away another AK? You probably don't. You've already given away a round, and it's such a frustrating way to give away 12 as well for 9Z, or to give it over to 9Z, shall I say.
Being up against somebody like that who just always is ready to fight and won't really back down easily could just be very, very hard to deal with, but it's not over
the neck
yet.
tattoos. We learned that from FNX.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it does look a bit intimidating, doesn't it? So, you know, he's got the personality to carry it. I appreciate that, you know? It's not just for show. Oh, okay. 2 inside of the smoke, running straight through with no utility. They do trade it out, but that could have easily backfired in a much more severe way. See how this one plays out. I think did he throw a smoke and a Molotov at the same position? I think he did.
Yep. Absolutely did.
We'll let him do it, okay? He's new to the team. I love the double push into dark. Oh, Martinez again. And yeah, okay, they're actually going to smoke off the connector position. I thought maybe they were going to keep on going. He should be dead, but the flash he just ignores all of it. He's just so good.
He's just a demigod right now. You flash him, you moldy him, you blind him, you jiggle him, you pre-fire him. You can't get rid of Martinez, but you might have to if you want to win him around. And finally, he does miss a shot, finally showing that he's mortal after all, when Woody is actually the one to shut down Max in towards A main in the meantime. This round just crumbles. 9Z had the advantage, had a great opportunity to close, but now it's Huaso Peak in the clutch. A 1v2, he's got a smoke, he's got a kid and a flash.
How on earth did they let go of this round after everything that Martinez managed to do there? Wild, isn't it? Huaso Peak sneaking in. Oh, it's not for the smoke. He might actually have that one for free. Still, good start to get the kill. It sees Togs back there, but it can't get the headshot. Nice triple for Togs instead, and okay, the battle continues on Anubis. We're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, well, almost back in T-spawn, which is a bit funny, just because, again, they're kind of deep on the map right now. In the middle, outside of the B bomb site. They could go for it here. There's Martinez taking down Togs to begin with, and they know that there's somebody else out there already. Woody surely not going to try and make this push with the AWP. Chaos in the middle. Pistols back out again, doing some more damage, but at least they haven't died quite yet. There is backup coming, and they're going to be running right into the AK here. Oh! Nice triple. All right. Terra coming in with some very, very good action. That's exactly what they needed right here to stabilize the round. And it looks like they're going to be able to get another one. So 12 to 11. They make it through. It's a bit scary, but you know, it keeps us excited, you know? It keeps us paying attention. Is that enough? One guy with an AWP. He's already tagged up quite a bit. What a position to be in. And they are going to execute onto him. 35 seconds. Smoke's raining down. He's calling it in right now, saying, I need some backup right away. But how does he do anything to make it a little bit more doable here? Smoke off. He's going to be dead. Very, very well done. Ooh, and the incendiary, I think, landing in the smoke. So it doesn't even really slow the bomb down. Not that I think it would have made a big difference here. Overtime looking exceptionally likely at the moment. Max will get a kill. Retake is going to be very near impossible. I'm not seeing a kit. They have no smokes left either. Surely ODDIK have pulled this one out of the hat. That is, again, is a very, very sick setup for them to try and get this into overtime. Woody's going to be going down. It's a little bit of a flashbang. Okay, another kill coming through. A headshot. It's kind of falling apart a little bit here. Adam trying to run for it, but again, there's almost no time left in the round here. Unfortunately, it's a really nice setup for the retake with the flash and everything else. And if they had the kit, maybe it would be doable, but it is not. Togs will take the last kill, and it will be overtime. The likelihood is that you're going to try and split the A-bomb site rather than running all 5 members into the, you know, main entrance. And if we can just kill one part of that split, it's going to work out pretty well for us. So, all right, a little bit more forward now that they can hear the smokes running in behind them. Nice HE to slow down, actually, quite a bit. 20 seconds left, by the way. So not a lot of time here for the T to actually make it through, but it might not make a difference. They're finding all the kills they need to.
Oh my god.
Togs crouching through that incendiary and just barely staying alive.
And they're already calling it off, right? You're on the other side of the map. It's not even about money at this point. It's about having realistic chances, and you don't have one going into this round if you're 9Z. And again, it feels like they had the right setup. It felt like they had the right pieces at the right places.
Yeah, it's impressive. It really is. keep it up because suddenly ODDIK are actually in the lead for once. Incendiary coming out, which could have been really cool. Oh, they are so ready. Matheus, he's just ducked down here. They have a really good read on this 19C, but they're not actually getting the kill. That is, though, it's a very interesting protocol. You'd love to see more teams try that kind of a push out.
Oh my god.
All right, then. Straight through the smoke. Catches Lucan sleeping just a bit.
Martinez is here, though. We've seen so many big moments coming out of him. Needs to be another one. Good just for the one. Refract comes in, and Tox will be able to double up and double down. Adam S follows suit and low HP on so many of those CTs, but feels like this one is a little bit too far-fetched right now. Huaso Peak down to 28 as well when it's a 2v4 hold. Might be better off by just calling it out. Or calling it off, shall I say. The bomb is yet to actually get planted, so the smokes will fade away, and Max will get a clean line of sight. If you peek him one by one with the low HP players leading the charge, Max might be able to deliver, and he does for a double. But still, a really difficult clutch up for Huaso Peak. 28 HP, smoke kit available. Woody playing for the round on full HP and towards connector, though. You gotta feel like even if Sirotera goes down, Woody's still gonna have a decent position.
He really should. There is that smoke kit against the AWP, so if it's a really fast kill, then maybe we give it a shot here. But yeah, this angle is so hard to deal with. It just is. Smoke up on the one side, but obviously they don't take care of one player. Okay, pretty good little flick there. He's going to go pick up another rifle instead, and he's already defusing on the other side. Woody, you've got to go right now, and he will. Okay, they got close at some point there, but good internal clock for Woody. Going to be able to pick up the round, and ODDIK, they win another one here.
A bit more of an upfront move at the start, and now they group up. It's looking like another B play. They know the op is here. Huaso Peak might have to step it up, though. They're just going to walk out.
So nice swing. Martinez goes down. Sirotera just coming in wild and gets the headshots that he needs. Again, like I said, a young player on this team, but he's up to 20 kills right now. He's actually tied with Matheus for the moment here. Smoke goes up, and obviously they're going to have to try and go for this one, but I don't know if this is going to be working out here. I feel like ODDIK have done a fantastic job. Looks like 15 is on the board for them. It's Matheus to get that one. Lucan and Max left. And just a very smooth play overall. Okay, ODDIK, I mean, it took them a while at the beginning to really get warmed up, but I feel like this is really coming together for them. They just need one more round.
Yeah, you heard that one right. 9Z have picked up 1 out of the last 11 rounds of action. This is how crazy this is. And that one was to force OT. Couldn't close it. Now, they got to fight for OT number 2 here on the T side. The T side at least was fairly comfortable for them, but it has to be a damn impressive one. They're going to start it off with a little bit of mid-aggression. Max able to find the first. 1 second player, Woody all alone, up close and personal. Ope just dancing around right now, but definitely goes down after missing another shot.
Yeah, I would have loved that for Woody if he could land one of those no-scopes. Who knows what could have happened. Matheus super aware. Really well played. Lucan trying to see if he could sneak up behind him. And actually, look at this push out here. This is kind of wild. I think, yeah, he's... Oh! He was waiting the whole time.
What?
The whole time they were there, he was just sat crouched. I gotta wonder, was the double kill not enough? I feel like he had every opportunity. We need to see that from his point of view. I could see him on the minimap, but somehow they might have given up the round here. Oh, no.
There's no way. There is no way. Imagine this is the way that another comeback starts. And 9Z just bring it back here. Matheus, I mean, a 1v3, you're looking at the low HP is doable, but with Yo posted in towards middle, Martinez is just simply not missing a shot like this one. Gotta see a replay of that situation, yeah.
Any slip up here from 9C, and it is going to be the end of Anubis for them, of course. ODDIK with 2 chances still to try and get this into a map victory for themselves. Woody just ready in case someone's going to try and come through. It's a really nice bit of grenade usage here to put some pressure on Adam, and he actually ends up going down, so that is a start. 4 more kills. See if they can actually find it. Bomb is tucked over on the A side of the map right now, but they're going to put some pressure on this. They kind of have to, right? They have to clear out this connector position before they try and do anything else. Classic set of grenades to try and get rid of any CTs there. But Woody didn't need much. Just the elbow of Max showing is enough to get that kill.
Yeah. And now you're relying on the individuals. Now you're relying on a big individual play. Matheus Gonna get mollied out of position and mollied into a fight that he wins. Lukin going down. And it's just another part of the dominoes falling here for 9Z. Martinez will get one in retaliation. But in quick succession, we're just gonna see the block from the U to win towards connector. And IT just gonna double back right now. He seems to know what's going on and he can hear the steps already. He can just peek on the contact of his teammate. Molotov actually gonna force him out in the open. Who has to peek able to get that one. And the second player is low. Terra might be set up for another kill. There goes one more. Refrag misses on the first one. Down to the Tech 9. Low on time. Martinez, a lot of pressure and finally misses a shot and finally goes down to Matthews. And finally, ODDIK close out that Anubis. What a comeback from 5-11 down. It doesn't really fill you with hope for ODDIK, but you know what? They did have a lot of momentum going their way and things did unfold quite nicely on Anubis. So maybe they're going to be able to carry on a little bit of it on the CT side eventually here. Maybe they can give us a good fight.
Well, let's find out. We need answers to those questions. Quick trade in the middle. They are pushing in, but actually, yeah, that smoke. I almost feel like it was a shame to throw that smoke there for ODDIK because they had the dualies waiting at the donut, a little bit of crossfire setup, but they instead funneled them towards the CT spawn for the red room, and again, more CTs keep showing up. It's a very good shot down here. Absolutely works out in favor of ODDIK. So, yeah, well played. I mean, they definitely had a...
But yeah, you don't have a lot of the save in the savings. Count bar, I guess, 90. This one, pretty important.
There's that run boost over the smoke that I was talking about in the previous best of 3. There are so many different ways to try and deal with this now, and yeah, 9C not quite ready for it. Oh, that's a big slip up.
How is Matthews still alive? That's the one question that I have, right? It felt like the first player spotted him, the second player seen him. They've taken a lot of space in towards that A-bomb side, though, and Lukin getting in towards that tempo position. Talks, gotta be careful, loses the fight.
I feel like this kind of round is like a round that's taken out of a Spirit playbook for how 9C wants to play it. I think the advantage is that if you realize how many people are in the middle, you're kind of already you're already executing the A-bomb site. So if they go away to try and reinforce the bomb site, then you're pushing through the middle with 2 Ts or 1 T in there, and you're kind of, you know, you're basically opening up the middle of the map. Oh, look at this setup here. It's a long spray. But I actually kind of love the fact that he goes for the long-range player there, because the second one, he's not guaranteed to win it, but it's a bit of a higher chance, so not at all bad. Good retake.
I mean, he's on 7 kills. His 4 teammates combined have 2 kills. So, for the majority of the rounds, even though they have been close, they have Lukin to tank for.
Oh, yeah. Woody going down at the start. But it's a good trade. Through the smoke, but we'll take it for sure. A 4 versus 4.
Nice on B. Terra's been left all alone in towards cave. He needs to be aware of the fact that they could be walking up towards the ramp, and he's gonna have that support of 90 as well. 9Z gathering up for a B play. Question is, how much do you want to let Martinez actually progress forward before the bomb has arrived? And answer is, as much as he wants.
Yeah, very well done. He just saw the top of the helmet there. They're not thinking about this corner at all, though. That is very scary for 9Z. This could be devastating. Terra just hiding in here. They've got no vision of him. Easy shot down. Martinez got to be careful here. Oh, the wall bang as well to take down Luca. Why not? Oh, but he still gets the shot, and there's 50 seconds left. Totally winnable. He knows that Matthews is back here, so he might just want to stick around. I mean, the bomb is up there anyway, so he kind of has to show up. I do like this from Matthews. I feel like making Martinez as confused as possible is the way to go, and he's walked such a long way around that Martinez might just never think about it. Let's see if he can pick up the bomb. If he does, he could still run to the A-bomb site, depending on his level of confidence, but he's so sure that Matthews is going to be back here somewhere. 20 seconds. I think he's played it very well at the moment. And that bomb finally going to get picked up, and now he can't go to the A-bomb site. He's going to tap it once, but look at the movement here. This is so smart. What a big brain round coming out from Matthews.
Martinez just never knew that the player was already in towards cave. Never knew it was a possibility for him to be going around the world.
Well, this is suddenly a bit interesting. HE to blow it open. Classic trick. And again, knowing the pre-fire lineup through the smoke, there is another... I think, kind of a necessity if you're going to be playing that red room on the CT side.
Regardless of the fact that it's a bit of a risky game, if you never lose a round, you're going to be alright. And in towards B they go, and in towards a stack they go, 9Z.
Okay, easy shot down. Gets a lot more damage onto Martinez. Mateos, is he ready for it here? He's going to get the 1 kill. Still very dangerous.
Nice.
And he's going to get swung up on. It's a lot of damage. 2 versus 2, though. Woody's coming in from the back. I mean, look at how low they are. Both on 19 health right now. So they can't afford really to be in any kind of extended fight here. Togs is low himself, but let's see if Woody is going to be able to swing and get one of these kills. If he swings wide, he might just die. Oh, but the timing is absolutely absurd. Martinez going to be going down, and Molotov in here. Yeah, he's trapped in the corner. He's going to die every single time on this one. So great retake coming through. Very well done.
Yeah. And as you said, those are the signs of a team that has spent enough time on Engine. Those are the signs of a good team on Engine. When you see them do a lot of damage with the util, with the spams, through the smokes, through the wall, that means that they know the timings. Of course, sometimes it could mean that they're a little bit fortunate, but at least you know what you can get away with. Zero Terra still going to stick around, though, and he's going to be alone. Overlooked from the first player. Refrag needs to come in. No way he's able to get away with a double.
Yeah, that's really sick. I mean, the commitment to sit inside of the Molotov there, just absolutely worth it. Pop flash to go around the corner. Woody's a little bit further back here, so honestly looking pretty decent for them. 40 seconds. They are in that donut position. Oh, a little bit of a flick. I think you just saw the shadow of Woody somehow. So he's going to be able to call it in, saying, okay, this is going to be an A execute. We need everybody back here. It could be down to another close round. And again, ODDIK, they do need to win it. You're not wrong. If they lose this round, 9C could storm back into this half, and you never know what's going to happen. So another potentially quite tough retake. Now, they do have a couple of smokes here. They've got a kit. Unfortunately, that's on Seratera, who's very low on health already, so you never know what's going to happen. Max set up with the Galil. He's going to be good for the 1. Ready as they walk straight in, 1 at a time, just getting absolutely slaughtered here. And there's no reason why he should be able to win this 1 versus 3. He's got one of the kills to begin with, but that bomb has already ticked so far. So yeah, pick up the WP, run away with it. Would have been an ace clutch if he could have tried to do it, and yeah, not going to happen. So 9C does a really good job, and they get the AWP at the end too.
Yeah, felt the B-hop a little bit there, Seratera. Would have been a spectacular way to get out of dodge, and now allow 9Z back into this one to a point where they get a leveled up score at the end of the half.
Yo, I agree. This is, he's got to find a way to stem the bleeding here. Togs is a great kill, and
that works.
They're going to be able to follow it up. Oh. Probably
1G.
Yeah, probably not needed there.
And they just headshot him instantly, to the extent of which he won't be able to even call for help, and he just dies the first time he sees someone.
Yeah, you're probably right. And it can happen, but it's a good way to kind of set up the potential round
We're
here.
on.
Okay, there we go. Mateos, he did see it, but it's not in time to react. It's so close there. Lucan, unfortunately, very, very tagged up, and they're waiting here.
Oh, he's ready.
He could have just hit the wall instead. But now, Lucan, low from earlier. Grenade goes to the other side. It's not going to touch him just yet. They don't have a kit. Oh, they do have a kit. Never mind. Seratera's here, and they are going to be able to get the job done. So, huge round here from ODDIK. I've got to be honest. That was... I've already started in the middle.
If a solo guy's coming out of Dono, the play here for him would be to just hold for me to walk into him to get the kill, right? He's probably not rushing into me, so that's why he's ready for the elevated angle. It's just incredibly smart. Unfortunately, not enough to win the round, but still smart. Still gotta give him credit.
Seratera back here. Weird angle for an MP9, but it works nonetheless. M4 shows up, and they're actually really quick on here. I'm surprised. 9C, normally when you actually step onto that B-bomb side, say your chances of winning the round go up really far. Max,
hold on.
Put into play. Double kill in this round. He's up to 4 in total, so he hasn't really been doing too much in the first 10 or 11 rounds of this game, but you know, to come alive right now might be enough. He will eventually go down, and it does leave Martinez about to get shot in the back, and even he can't respond to this. So ODDIK, they're playing fantastic Counter-Strike. I mean, they...
And suddenly, again, we're having the conversation about ODDIK potentially getting one too many rounds out of this first half, and that final one, number 12, which is probably the most important one for 9Z so far, starts off with a lovely banging HE and a headshot out of Nate.
Yeah, what a beginning. How can they hold on to this one? already 8 rounds, I would say, is really, really impressive. It's a great job that they're showing up to this level against, I think, what is a strong 9C. It's going to be another one just as the smoke was popping up. One of the rare times for Z Martinez not just straight murder anybody that shows up on his screen. And in the middle, Woody, no slouch with the AWE himself. Going to be taking that kill. Okay, knife out. Walking right through to the car. Right? Knife or no scope, you know, pick your poison.
Should still be alright. They should know there could be a player out the A-bomb side in. Sure. Accessor, the steps. Actually, no one's looking as of right now. They're not aware of the existence of this timing.
Somehow not. Okay, Max. He wanted to put himself in a position where he could have had, you know, 2 quick kills. Instead, he has to walk into it there, and unfortunately, it does make it a little bit hard for his teammates to pick this one up. We need a very tricky 1 versus 2 clutch here coming out, as already being spammed down in the run and gun. He actually hit the headshot through. Okay, that's kind of terrifying. It's not enough, though.
On all of those teams, I mean, occasionally you'd have a couple familiar names, you'd have some good players, but it's usually teams that are constantly changing lineups, more of mixes, and not a lot of stability. Now you're playing against a couple guys that have played majors, you're playing against a couple guys that have played a lot of international Counter-Strike, and sure, a new lineup with not a lot of experience, but a lot of name value to it, and you've been giving it a really good go. This pistol round, not looking as successful as of right now, but what is going on?
Well, here we go. We're back, Ted. It's going to be Woody to take down Lucan, and I don't even know what's happening.
Goodness.
Oh, they might get shot in the back here. Togs sneaking in.
They can go back, eh?
Yeah, they might do that. Or they've got every choice right now. They can do whatever they want here. Woody's holding it. Dualies in hand. Wow, Zopeak straight dead, and Martinez going to fall into the grave with him as well. What a turnaround for the pistol. ODDIK are now well on their way to winning this map.
This game is not finished yet. Technically. Still going.
Yeah, it's not done yet, but I mean, you know, even if somehow they were to
highly
lose
likely.
Yeah, like, I mean, even if they did lose the series somehow from this point on, like, you still got to say for rolling out the lineup, this is still pretty cool. Knights, did he see that? I don't think he did, and yeah, he's going to end up going down. So a bit of a shame. It is just a Mac 10 that gets lost there, so it's not really the end of the world yet, but...
Oh. They didn't see anyone else, though, right? They're just rotating people away. They want to re-clear middle in the middle of the round, which is not a bad decision, but Max is going to be all alone here. They're just walking up the ramp. Oh,
and that smoke, they're already in front of it. This is sick. If they get Max right now, it could be a quick bomb plant to follow it up here. Great work from Max in at least getting that one, but pushing in. Adam Messi stays alive. He's going to get traded through. And Togs in a 1 versus 3. It's a pretty good shot. And, you know, if nothing else, they did a lot of damage in this round here on the ODDIK side, but 9C...
feels like everyone is doing their part, and you're looking at this side of the bracket as well. That's a conversation I wanted to have about 9Z's chances to make it straight into the semifinals. They have a pretty good side of the bracket. The downside of the bracket is a more stacked one, right? That's where you have Legacy, Imperial, Red Canids, Fluxo. The winner of this one plays against Furia, Female, or the players, and right now it feels like that's just gonna be ODDIK straight away. Knight sends them down to bed. Good night, 9Z, and what a debut from Adam S. That has been a really painful one indeed, as Martinez, the one man that has been bringing back so many of those rounds, is left in a 1v4, Anders, but surely that's where it ends.
What an absolutely crushing situation here. The mid protocols have been so sick for ODDIK. I wish we could see more rounds of them here, because they've had some great utility in throwing in deep Molotovs to stop the CTs from running up towards that Cheetah Cave. And obviously the flashbangs as well to absolutely shut it down. What a beautiful round. Martinez in a 1 versus 4. See what he could do. Almost walks into the nade to begin with. But again, like, as soon as he announces himself, like, that should be enough to win the round. Just spotting him. Oh, he's going to peek right into it. A quad kill for Knight at the end. And ODDIK, with a shocking result here, taking down 9C in a 2-0 fashion. I must say, I'm really, really impressed. What a sick display for ODDIK.